Excelsior! So I'm going to read part 2 of Superman vs. Muhammad Ali.
So please, folks, please make room for the press. Let us through. And here we are in front of Ali's sealed dressing room. There's no activity. And here comes the Emperor of Bodace, Ratlar, down the corridor in his own, if you excuse the pun, in his own bodacious way.
Aside! Stand aside for your lives! You, Olsen, what's going on here? Where is that low-life loser? What hole has he crawled into?
If you're speaking of Superman, Muhammad Ali is taking care of him in his...
What? Why is Ali helping Superman? He's beaten him! What can Superman do for Ali now?
I don't think you'd understand. The door is opening. It's Superman, and he's in an oxygen tent. Ali, what's wrong?
He's in critical condition, kid. He has to be sent back to Earth. The return of his superpowers might help heal him. At least that's what the doctors say. I hope they're right. And now, hope is all that is alive for a man who is almost like a father. Almost that total man who might make a total woman feel complete. Almost the greatest hero in the eyes of a man who's met all the great ones. Almost the one man no one would mind losing to. Almost the one man who could save Earth, and possibly the universe, from tyranny. Morning. Row upon row of crack soldiers take formation at the Esplanade, which approaches Dockport 37. No Imperial order has brought them there. As the one grav ship roars spaceward, 10,000 arms snap to salute. No Imperial order summon them. In fact, Emperor Ratlar would be outraged if he knew. It was Ratlar who decided Superman would return in this antique rust bucket.
A loser's ship for a loser,
he decreed. Yet these soldiers stand in silence until the ship disappears from sight. In their hearts, there's a special place for this alien warrior, and when fighting men sit around cook fires on distant outposts, they'll tell about the man who would not fall down. Main event. A setting sun casts scarlet rays on its planet. 20 hours have passed, and on Bodace, a stadium once again fills to overflowing. Weigh-in.
A reporting of the official weight of Hunya will have to wait. He's just broken the scale. Actually, between you and me, folks, I doubt that Ali wants to know his weight.
Like a titan, Hunya strides to the ring. A roar from the crowd rises to greet him.
Ah! You go on! Ah! Ah!
They know a champion when they see one.
Muhammad Ali pauses a long moment before he steps into the ring, as though gathering himself.
Wahoo! Ah! Ah! You go! Oh, go!
There's no doubt about this, folks. There will be a battle of champions. Even so, you may ask, why are we here? Why is every man, woman, and child on Earth watching this fight? Why is every world leader glued to his television set? Why, even, are the leaders of 1,000 worlds watching in deadly earnest? Leaders, beings, who have little in common with us, along with beings who have nothing in common with us. Why? Because all thinking beings have one thing in common: the instinct to survive. And that's why we're here. Because otherwise we don't survive. You non-Earthlings out there have been sold what we call a bill of goods. You've been told by the most powerful planet in the universe that we Earthmen pose a threat to all civilized worlds. Wrong. On Earth, we don't show our good intentions by fighting with our neighbors, but by showing what good friends we can be. So please don't judge us when a gun is held to our head and we're forced to fight to survive. Meanwhile, folks, back here at the ranch, what the... Lois Lane, speaking. Our announcer, Jimmy Olsen, seems to be at a loss for words. He might be. What we're witnessing here is something totally unexpected by anyone. A strange, ethereal, though definitely feminine form is slowly descending to the center of the ring. She is surrounded by some sort of diffused glow.
Great Caesar's ghost!
No ghost, Perry White, nor Caesar, though I did observe the various Caesars of years gone by. I am Pallas Athene.
The Greek Goddess of Wisdom, editor.
To us, she is a Renum, spirit of courage.
I am many things to many people.
But why?
I have come from within the faith of my peoples, in answer to a need in the Force, to moderate this contest. You may dismiss this machine.
Naturally, I have no objection.
Thus it will be. To save confusion, I shall infuse the rules of fair play and the rules of this contest directly into your unconscious minds.
That's fine, Goddess, but not too much at once, 'cause that turkey over there, he ain't none too bright.
Unfair!
No, the use of psychology in warfare is a universally accepted tactic.
All right, Ali. You are famous for predicting the exact round in which you win. Then predict. Predict! Or has the power of Hanya so numbed your brain? Has fear of our superiority finally wiped out your arrogant defiance?
In an audience of 500,000, no one stirs, save for one man, Bondini Brown, who silently steals away.
Predict, arrogant buffoon! And should you be wrong, my Armata will reduce your world to a smoldering rock!
Okay, alien. You want a prediction? You got one. He'll hit the floor in 4. He'll hit the floor in 4. And furthermore, I promise you, hear my voice now. I'm gonna destroy Hunya. I'm getting mad. I'm gonna knock Hunya out. I'm ready. I ain't never been so ready. If I got any better, I'd be scared of myself. I'm gonna knock Hunya out. I'm gonna destroy Hunya. Destroy Hunya. After this fight, they gonna say Ali is terrible. They all gonna tell me after this fight, Muhammad Ali is the greatest of all time and space. They ain't gonna say I'm good, I'm great, I'm bad. They gonna say I'm terrible. I'm gonna hear the word terrible. I'm mad, I'm terrible. I'm gonna destroy. I'm glad I got the stage set. All these suckers are thinking this is a tough fight. I'm gonna give them all a lesson. I'm gonna whoop them and spank them. I'm the greatest. I'm the king.
So this is Superman disguised as Bundini Brown, so I'm gonna do Superman's voice.
Let's see. Through here and turn left. Through near-deserted corridors runs Bundini Brown, as though he were following an old jogging trail. Normally, there'd be lots of folks here, but they're all watching the fight. Still, there must be some guards. Ha! Now this calls for a long looping. Right! That was easy enough. Ha! Chew on that, meatball! Guy came out of the woodwork. Hurt my hand. The camouflage disruptor. All I need is a few seconds. And no more interruptions.
Boom! There's the bell for round 1. Ali quickly takes the fight to Hunya.
Come on, sucker. Let's see your stuff. You ain't got nothing. Like that jab, sucker? Can you do anything about it? Come on, big boy. Your bottom's dragging. You're slower than molasses going uphill in January. Let's go.
Ooh! A long looping right gets past Ali's guard and connects. Ali staggered. He's hurt. And Hunya is boring in. Ali is covering himself, absorbing an awful pounding. This is the famous rope-a-dope technique Ali usually uses to rest up, but Hunya is so incredibly strong that Ali's whole body is quivering with each blow. The Earth Champion is being pounded into the canvas like a nail. Ali's knees seem ding, saved by the bell.
Ding.
The Earthman will not survive the next 3 minutes. Order the Armada to prepare for missile firing.
This fella took a lot of convincing and a lot of time. It's a good thing that control center is soundproof. There should be 2 guards, but they won't see me till I get to the top of the stairs. I just hope Ali can buy me the time I need. Seconds later, so far so good. Pata! Uncerta! Big mouth! No need to wear this gut up any longer. Bundini Brown has done more than his share. Wonder what the doctors on Earth thought when they went to examine Superman and found Bundini in a Superman suit. Using my telescopic vision, as well as other superpowers, I was able to examine and memorize everything of importance about this complex before that red sun took away my superpowers, and to put some of that knowledge to use.
Subspace communication. Bypass link up. Code number. Burr, 379A739. Lock in now. Commander J. Gar. Commander J. Gar. This is His Imperial Excellency. Yes, Excellency. Your orders. Return to Boat Ace with the full fleet at warp speed. Return, Excellency? But the plan? Are you questioning my orders, Jagar? No, sir. It's just... all ships, establish formation. Warp speed to Boat Ace.
And so, for the first time in 48 hours, the deadliest armada ever created turns its guns away from that precious planet we call Earth. Okay, don't break your arm patting yourself on the back. That was the easy part. My memory. Sluggish. I have to sort out the hangar doors in my mind. I think I remember the right one. And sure enough, that's it. It must be it. I'll just fly. Oh no! I can't! Oof. Saved by a light bridge. I almost killed myself. A lifetime of having superpowers has ruined me for this sort of thing. This is the ship. And there's the pilot. Too busy to notice me. As Luthor once said, this is going to be like taking candy from a baby.
Ali is hit again! He's down! Ali is down!
1, 2, 3.
The ref is beginning to count. He'll take the full count. Ali is getting up. He's standing. But that's it. He has no steam left. Ali looks as though he has lead weights attached to his arms, while Hunya looks fresh and rested.
Ding!
The bell sounds the end of the round, but Ali is still in there, slugging. Wait a minute! Emperor Ratlar is moving down toward Ali.
Ali, I have an announcement. Or rather, a proposition. Obviously, you are about to be beaten senseless. Therefore, according to the terms of our agreement, missiles will rain on Earth.
Don't be too sure, sucker.
Hence, I offer you an alternative. If your governments agree to deed the peoples of Earth to us as our slaves, we will spare them. There is no other alternative.
Slaves?
Yes.
Everyone? No! There is another choice, sucker! I can whoop 'em! We can only guess at the thoughts that stir Ali's soul. But, plainly, he has been touched. Plainly, he is driven to a capacity beyond that of ordinary humanity. Some glimmer of what he has caused filters through to the Emperor Ratlar's stunned senses.
Is there the barest possibility that Ali could win?
He wonders.
Impossible. Yet, this is His Imperial Excellency. Commander, state the condition of your preparedness.
Proceeding to Boat Ace at warp speed, as ordered by your Imperial Highness.
What? What? Returning? Fools! Go back! Speed back to Earth! And destroy Earth! I don't know what game you're playing, Commander, but my console here has a button that can detonate your ship in an instant, and I will, unless you go back and annihilate the Earth. But, oh, yes, sir. Fleet, wheel!
If you were a visitor, if it were possible to be a visitor, on Jupiter, and you were somewhere, say, on that famous red spot, and had a fairly powerful telescope, you would be one of the few beings in the universe to see the full battle fleet of Bodace in a 180-degree turn, executed without error. Their mission, which they expect to accomplish with the same precision, is not so easy to appreciate. To destroy an almost defenseless Earth. Impulse engines drive an experimental craft away from a red sun. Chosen for ultra speed, it swiftly carries its precious burden far beyond that sun's influence. Whereupon that burden, a son of Krypton, feels a greater than natural strength surge through his frame. Strength that erupts into blazing power that has won for him the title, the Man of Steel, Superman. Under his own power, Superman catches up to the Bodacian Armada, while it is still light years away from Earth. Either my X-ray and telescopic visions are tricking me, or the combined power of that fleet is greater than my own.
Commander, it's...
I know who it is, you idiot! Force fields on! Battle stations! All offensive energies up to maximum! Force shield on!
It sure is. Underestimated. Hopefully for the last time. Now 1 and 2 at a time, veteran warrior pilots seek out the flitting red, yellow, and blue speck, as it in turn seeks them out. So much for their force field. I think I've spotted a reinforced hatch cover above. If it's as solid as it looks, I can use it. As a battering ram. The command ship is totally disabled. With one surprise move, and without a millisecond's pause, Superman finds another use for his solid hatch cover. But 2 battle cruisers are moving into kill position, and...
This is incredible, folks! Incredible! Ali is all over Hunya, and Hunya is stunned. A combination, a hard right. Ali is boring in, putting his whole body behind his punches. Ooh! A terrific left to the midsection. A right, and a left, and a right left. Hold it! Ali has taken 2 steps back. Hunya is clutching his midsection. Now, Ali is rushing forward, holding his right hand behind him like a baseball pitcher. He's going to throw his fist at Hunya. The wind-up, and the pitch! A knockout punch! All at once, the universe goes wild. Wahoo! La, la, la. That's it, folks. Ali has won, and the Earth is safe from attack.
No!
No? Did you hear that, folks? Even over all that racket?
You all heard me. This changes nothing. This fight was won by trickery. In a few short moments, war-mongering Earth will be but a bad memory.
Oh, no!
Oh my God!
He's mad!
Mad, yes, but too powerful to stop.
Moreover, you all shall witness the destruction of Earth on this projection. Observe how a just leader removes a cancer before it infects the rest of us.
What's that? A projection of? Isn't that?
Superman!
Way to go, Soups! It's your fight now!
Powerful bolts! I disabled nearly half their fleet. But how can I stop all of them in time? Got to think! Got to think!
Of course! That's it! Strangely, the fight seems to go out of Superman as he vainly dodges. He has struck more than missed. Still, his nearly invulnerable body absorbs the deadly bolts as he rolls with the punches. More and more ships fire simultaneously, yet Superman remains fighting. Finally, the Scrub Commander orders his remaining ships to form a line in order for all of them to blast Superman together. Suddenly, Superman comes to life. Too late, the commander sees his mistake. Like a superhuman torpedo, the Man of Tomorrow plunges his body through the engine rooms of the lined-up battleships. By all the laws of nature, sound cannot be heard in space. Yet this time, this one scream of agony and determination welling up from the depths of a being who will not lose his adopted home, even though he die, is heard throughout the galaxy.
An incredible battle. Yes, an incredible battle. But a battle done. Won, but not won. And Earth's most devious weapon, Superman, is spent, as good as dead. And so, as Imperial Commander of the Scrub, I am ordering the remainder of our fleet to proceed to Earth and destroy it. Never again will Earth pose a threat to the worlds of the universe. The purity of the universe will be saved. The dark patch which was Earth.
Hunya, warrior of the Imperial Scrub, defeated by Muhammad Ali, stands trembling. His massive frame tightens, clenches like a giant fist, then strikes,
Fool!
shattering a giant glass bauble and the composure of a maniac.
Hunya! What is the meaning of gods? Gods! Arrest Hunya! Kill him!
Like fine turquoise statues, the Imperial Guards stand, unblinking, unmoving, making no move at all to help their Imperial Commander, though their lives depend on carrying out his orders.
Are you so blind, Rattler? No one will raise an arm to help you. You have proven yourself to be a coward, and a being completely without honor. But But
Sensing a shift in force, our Renum softly fades away.
what is more, you have disgraced the name of Scrub throughout the galaxy. Your shame is our shame. No, no, I only... I warn you now, Rattler of the Scrub, whether you live or die by our laws. If you ever open your mouth to speak, I will tear the life from your throat.
Several hours later, in deep space,
Steady, gently now.
and still later. So, it looks like I missed the interesting stuff. Slept through it all, huh?
You scared us half to death, you big stiff.
You had us worried, and that's for sure. But Hunya here is the biggest surprise of all. Why did you turn on Rattlar?
You underestimate the Scrub, my friend. Our leader had us convinced that Earthlings were dishonorable and warlike. His greatest mistake was to create this tournament. It was in this that you proved yourselves truly honorable, fair, and self-sacrificing. These things we respect above all else.
So you deposed him.
What else could we do?
That's what did it. Fair play? Fair play save the Earth?
When you come right down to it, fair play is what it's all about. If more people tried to live by the simple rules of fair play, my people, all people, would get a fair shake.
And speaking of fair shakes, folks, this is Jimmy Olsen.
And this is Lois Lane.
Good life.
A locust swarm of spaceships greets the rising sun of Bodace. Emissaries and sports fans alike, secure in the knowledge that they were there. One ship, the Emperor's own, safely speeds its now honored party past Jupiter, safely homeward to Earth. Days later, the verdict. Superman! Okay, you were right all along. Rattlar was crazy, and we did need a plan. But how did you know for sure? Superhearing. I overheard Rattlar ranting to his men when he bombed the island. When he said to them was so exaggerated, I knew, whether we won or not, Rattlar was going to destroy our planet. And then, when our training session convinced us that you'd win our fight, I spent the trip to Bodace, using my supervision to memorize the whole layout. So when I became Bundini Brown, I was able to complete our plan. But for a while there in the ring, I wasn't sure you'd still be alive to do it. It was a calculated risk, one we had to take for Earth. Well, I gotta hand it to you. You put up a great fight. Clark Kent? What? Surprised, aren't you? I sure am. Where'd you ever get that ridiculous idea? I noticed back in the playground you're telling Jimmy Olsen he had no film on his camera. The only ones who knew that were Lois Lane, Jimmy, me, and Clark Kent. So how could Superman know it unless he was Clark Kent? Suppose I told you that I examined Jimmy's camera with my X-ray vision? You wouldn't do that, because X-rays spoil film. Right, champ? You know it, champ. Superman, we are the greatest. And that's the end of that comic. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video.
If you could like, comment, and subscribe, that'd be appreciated. If you have any requests you want me to do, just let me know in the comments, and I'll tell you when I can do the request. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later.